What's up, everybody? Tony here from Kapowcast, back here bringing you another action figure review. Today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends White Rabbit figure from the Demogoblin wave. This is the second to last figure before we check out the build the figure in its entirety. If you want to check out the rest of the figures from this wave, you can check them out. We'll link them up there in the right corner periodically through this video. So here's what you get when you pull this bad boy out of your pre-order, or however you get it. It's the Marvel Legends window case as per usual. Then on the side we got a look here at the White Rabbit in comic form. I will say I've only seen an appearance from her in one Spider-Man comic in a while, so I'm not super familiar with this. I know she was bigger kind of way back in the day, but on the back here you got the product image up top. You got a quick little read-through up here in the corner, so pause that if you want to take a look at that. Then you got the other characters in the wave. Like I said, we've already looked at the Velocity suit, the Mark III, Superior Octopus, Vulture, and now we are on to the White Rabbit. And of course we got our buddy Demogoblin over there. And then on this side, same image as the other side, with a little pink at the bottom. I actually like that a lot. Then on the top, you got your Spider-Man emblem, and then the Lego Mumbo Jumbo there at the bottom. So let's get her out of package, see what she's working with. And as for accessories that come with White Rabbit, she comes with a little umbrella gun ordeal, which I think would actually work pretty well if you have a penguin figure. Do a little repaint, and then you have a gun umbrella for your penguin. But not too shabby. I did notice right out of package there's a little silver smudge, but I was able to scratch most of it off. Handle here is kind of that dull gray, not the shiny silver paint that I think we all enjoy, but the tip up there is the silver paint, and you got this nice little gun blast going on here. So that's pretty dope. And then White Rabbit comes with the Demogoblin glider, which I think this is the thing that I've been waiting the most for to see. I will say it is a nice little piece. I do think it's a little basic in paint job. Yeah, I know that, you know, it's like a 2 or 3 tone paint job here, but I mean a little bit of like black wash around the tips or something to kind of like make it look like the fire is kind of smothering out towards the end of there would have been a nice touch, but still looks pretty awesome. And I love that has a demon looking face with the claws. Really sweet. And this is a nice touch. I always love it when they add display stands. So it comes with this little clear stand, and then there's a little peg hole there in the back, and this thing just kind of use a little bit of oomph, but it'll pop right in there. And then you have a display stand for Demogoblin, and you can kind of get like tilted poses going on. So it's not just a straight pose, which is cool. I do like that. I think this is really cool. I wonder if we can use any of the sides. Yeah, all of them. So you're not just stuck with one side. You can use all the sides. And same thing, pivot downward, pivot upward. That's cool. I like that. All right, let's get on to the figure. Check her out. And there you have it, White Rabbit out of her package, looking stunning. I do actually really like this figure. It does obviously have the hindrance of the female body mold of the Marvel Legends, which, you know, sucks. If you're a Marvel Legends collector, you know that you are limited to poses with your female characters. But all in all, this is a pretty good looking character. It looks like the QC might have been bumped up on this line. I haven't been finding as many like paint app defects and stuff. You can kind of, if you look really closely, see it kind of there in the arms where the jacket comes in, which is a bummer, but I think a little bit of paint touch-up and it will not have a problem. So to take a closer look here, zoom in. So we got the face paint apps. Get that out of the way. Got the face paint apps, which are pretty solid. The hair looks pretty good. It does have a little flex to it, so it's a little bit more workable, but you got that kind of amber wash going on in the hair, which is cool. I like that. That's pretty solid. But this is what I was talking about. If you look very closely inside the arm here, you can kind of see the skin tone, which is, you know, that's a drag, but obviously this coat comes off, which is weird. I've never understood the context of that, how the jacket will come off, but the arms will stay intact. She holds her umbrella pretty well. I didn't have much difficulty getting it in her hand there, which is it's definitely a plus. The gold chain and then the gold watch is done very nicely. Not much, if any, defects against the white. I was expecting some sort of splotching or a little quip of gold paint on the white, but no, it's pretty clean. It looks good. Her fuzzy boots. It looks pretty good, so let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation. Alright, so articulation for the White Rabbit is as followed. Her head can go down about no much, there's like no give there, and go up about that much. Obviously there's a lot of hindrance because of the bow tie, but the bow tie is free floating, so if you remove her head, I think you'd be able to take off the bow tie if you didn't want it there. There is no movement in the ears if you're wondering. You get a lot of hindrance from the hair when you're turning, so you can't really turn her head that much. It's about yay much and yay much, pretty much side profiles. There is kind of a tilt, so you can do a little bit that way. With the arms, shoulders can go around. You can get them around all the way. You do kind of hit the hair, so be careful with no paint rub on the inner arm there. No bicep cut, you just have the elbow, which extends out that much. This is a single jointed elbow, not a double jointed elbow, so don't mistake that. Then the hand is on a swivel and on a hinge, so you can hinge it out. Then she does not have a waist swivel or diaphragm cut. She only bends at the legs, so the legs come out about yay much and then go back about that much. You got a thigh cut up top here. Thigh cut, thigh cut. Who got the thigh cut? You do have the double jointed knees, but kind of hindered because of the jacket there. But I'm sure if you force it, you might be able to get it. You do have a boot cut. Boot cut right there. And then the ankle hinge. And the rocker. Boom. And that's literally everything for her on articulation. Not much going on. Let's get our weight buddies in here and do some comparison. Do a lineup, if you will. Alright, and here's White Rabbit here with the rest of her wave mates. We got over here, we got Velocity Suited Spider-Man, you have the Superior Octopus, you got Mark III Spider-Man over here on the left, and then behind them, like dear old grandpa's, the Vulture. It's like a family picnic. So cute. And here she is alongside Black Suited Spider-Man and Mary Jane from the Spider-Man Mary Jane 2-pack. Looking pretty in size as well. I like it. I think it looks very good together. I like it a lot. And putting her next to some of the other Spider-Man Rogues Gallery villains, we have Doppelganger and Hobgoblin. Looks like Doppelganger's trying to sneak a little hand-holding session. Doppy's got a crush. So all in all, in closing, it's not a bad figure. I would say that this is probably my least look forward to figure in this wave. Close second is probably going to be the next one up, but this one was kind of the one where I was like, White Rabbit figure? Like, this is so kind of random. It's a very niche, like, Spider-Man appearance villain that I would say 90% of readers nowadays don't even know who it is. But, like I said, pretty solid figure nonetheless. Paint apps are really neat, very clean. I was very impressed with how clean they are, especially with white. When white gets involved, it gets, kind of messy. There's a lot of imperfections, but this is pretty good, pretty solid. Bravo, Hasbro, bravo. I have seen some people do some cool stuff with some of the Fortnite characters and making her like a little gang to go with her. So go over to Instagram and you can probably find some of those and check those out because they're pretty solid. Good thing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit that like button, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time that we drop a video over here on YouTube. And if you want to support what we do, head over to our Patreon at patreon.com/kapowcast, and you can become a monthly backer, basically being a producer of this said channel and everything else we do. And if you want to pick up the White Rabbit figure for yourself, we'll link it down in the description below so you can pick it up at Entertainment Earth. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.